in from White House over Greenland, because this seems to be the another contentious issue. The press secretary is of the opinion saying that acquiring Greenland is now of top priority, and this move will deter adversaries in the Arctic, and also saying that they are considering a range of options and using military always an option as far as the US is now concerned, with the kind of military action that we have seen in the 1 year ever since Donald Trump has taken office. While Trump continues to discuss a range of options for acquiring Greenland from NATO, the ally, Denmark, and also using military, saying as is always an option at his disposal. Well, Srinjoy, is it all saber-rattling? Because as far as multiple European leaders had also come out with a statement yesterday saying that they stand with Greenland.
Yes, the Europeans are opposed to America taking over Greenland. Greenland is Danish territory, and Denmark, a country of 4 million people or 5 million people in Europe, is an ally of America. Denmark is part of NATO. Denmark is part of the European Union. Denmark controls Greenland, and at this point, the Americans have said, we don't want Greenland for oil. We don't want Greenland for its minerals. We want it for its strategic location. Now, even at this point, there have been NATO posts in Greenland and Iceland. So therefore, if you already have NATO positions in Greenland, then why do you need it for strategic locations? You already have, NATO already has positions in Greenland. So that has to be kept in mind. And Denmark is part of NATO. Denmark is your ally. Denmark is part of the EU. And other European leaders are making it very clear that any attempt to grab Denmark will not go down well with them. So the question is, what will Trump do? Will he decide to go for Greenland regardless of what his European allies say? And I don't just mean Denmark, I mean the other big countries there.
Well, that's the point exactly, because when it comes to the statement that has been issued by the European leaders, they're the allies that we are speaking of for the United States, where Trump seems to have also repeated that US needed Greenland for security reasons, prompting the Danish Prime Minister to warn that any attack by the US would spell the end of NATO, which is a transatlantic military group where allies are expected to go at each other's aid in case of any external attacks. And this time, a threat is coming in from their own ally, which is the United States of America. Srinjoy, for the moment, thank you very much for joining in with those details there. Now, as far as when it comes to the developments are concerned that is now happening globally, let's also talk about how India has been reacting. This is a statement coming in from the External Affairs Minister, Dr. S.